Hoppers, and welcome to Mucho Hop. I'm back at the airport after 7 months at home. I'm going to give you all the details of what is going on. I hope you can hear me. I have a lot of things to tell you today. I'm at Frankfurt. I'm going to Madrid, and from Madrid to La Coruña. So keep watching because this is totally different travel now. At airports, you're not allowed to come with several people. Only people who are traveling will be allowed in the airport. So people who have boarding passes, basically. So you won't be able to come with friends or family or whatever unless you need help. If somebody's going to come to the airport to pick you up, tell them to wait for you outside or to wait for you at one of the parkings in their car. There are quite a lot of people, and it's just you have to be really careful. We're not going to be scared because we are informed. We're going to take every precaution possible. There are certain things you have to do before you travel. Check what terminal your flight is leaving from. Don't take it for granted that because Iberia always leaves from Terminal 2, you're gonna go to Terminal 2. No, because Iberia is leaving from Terminal 1 right now. Not all terminals are open at all airports. So for example, notice on the screen that all the flights are leaving from Terminal 1. No flights are leaving from Terminal 2 because Terminal 2 is closed. You only see Terminal 1 is open. You can get this information from the websites of the airports. The airport in Madrid, for example, only Terminals 1 and 4 are open. Find out that information before you travel. Check what requirements there are, health requirements there are for each country. I'm flying into Spain. I had to download an app, answer a few questions if I have been in the hospital for the past 14 days, if I've been exposed to anybody who's infected, etc., etc. And then I get a QR code that I will have to show once I enter Spain, okay? Also, concerning baggage, make sure you know if there are any limitations. Things are different now, so make sure you read all the baggage requirements. Some airlines have a limit on how much hand luggage or cabin luggage you can carry on the plane, so make sure you get information about that. If you want to check in a bag, you can, but remember, keep your distance, have your boarding pass already, get it at home so they won't have to give you any papers or anything like that, and then just go to the lines and leave your bags at the counters or drop off. I actually like it if you don't have too much baggage. I only came with one small handbag for my computer, and that is it. We are going to go to security now, and I'll show you guys how that goes. So have your boarding pass ready. See, a lot of stores are closed. We're in times of Corona, so you know what you have to do. Wear a mask, distance. I always like trying to avoid people. You know, it's like, don't come close to me. When you handle a mask, do not touch this part because this is the part that is exposed to the air, okay? So make sure you don't touch this part. You take it off, fold it. I fold it like this, and then I put it in a separate bag. So I am gonna change my mask several times. I'll change it on the plane. I'll probably change it again at the next airport. So you wanna make sure you don't cross-contaminate anything. There is hand sanitizer at certain areas around the airport, but have your own because it's not like very abundant, let's say. It was abundant at the security control, but have your own. Make sure you arrive here with plenty of time. Security control was really slow. They were looking at everything. Let's just say, although the terminals, or certain terminals are closed, everything is concentrated in one. So surprisingly, there are a lot of people here at Terminal 1. So there were a lot of people at security control. And you know, like, people don't keep their distance. So I was disinfecting my hands every other time. And I had some carrots in my bag, and they actually had to open my bag. So it wasn't that easy, all right? Okay, so there's my flight. 1325 going to Madrid, Terminal 1, leaving from gate A60. So we're getting ready to board. I just changed my mask. I put the old one in a Ziploc bag. Boarding pass. Come on. Please distance. On the plane, my advice is that you don't open anything, you don't fiddle around with anything. Just sit in your seat patiently with your mask on. So I'm not going to take out my computer and start fiddling with things and then take something else out and then something. No, I'm just going to sit there calmly with my mask on, listen to a podcast or music, and that's it. I'm not going to fuss, right? First, I'm going to clean the surface of the handrest and what is in front of me. So they gave us this on the plane.
Schönen Tag, liebe Gäste aus dem Cockpit, Ihr Kapitän, mein Name ist Peter Smith, mein Kollege Herr Fabian Hering. Von unserer Seite ein herzliches Willkommen.
It's wet, so it looks like they just disinfected it. Okay, so it just landed and they said something about disembarking by road. So we have to wait. Bye-bye. Oh. Terminal 2, gate D56. So they said rows 1 to 10 can leave the plane. And everybody else waited. So we left the plane. I was at row 7. There was our plane. So we arrived at Terminal 2. We have to go to Terminal 4 for our next flight. So I'm going to show you how I get there. Check this out. Remove before flight. Stores are closed. So we're gonna go towards the exit because we have to go to a different terminal. So there are no signs saying how to go to Terminal 4. I know this airport, so I know I have to go outside. And there's a shuttle bus that goes from one terminal to another, but there are no signs. There's the bus, connecting bus. So that's the bus that goes from one terminal to another. we got out of the safe zone, they did scan the code and they let us go through. So we're going to the bus. So there's the bus sign. The signs are so bad. Left, right, right, left, left, right. Okay, I'm out of breath here. It is stressful to go on a plane with a mask on and just being really careful. And in the end, everything I said I wouldn't do, I ended up doing. I drank, I ate, I went to the bathroom. We follow the signs for baggage claim and exit. And there we had to go up to be able to go out in the street so we could take the shuttle that goes to Terminal 4. Okay, so follow the signs. The signs are not that great, but that's what you have to do basically. Okay, so look at the signs. The bus is coming. Transfer shuttle. It is free. I'm on the bus now. There's no distancing or anything here. Everybody's bunched up together. I don't get it. I really don't get it. There should be people like managing other people. So they're waiting to fill up the bus.
Próxima parada, Terminal 2. Next stop, Terminal 2.
That was like 2 minutes.
Última parada, Terminal 4. Fin de línea. Last stop, Terminal 4. And on right.
This is Terminal 4. With our boarding pass, we got a notification saying that we should check in our bag. Try and minimize the amount of carry-on luggage in the cabin. But that's what we're going to do. They said to go to counter 810 in Terminal 4 and to drop off your bag there. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're getting the important stuff out, like the sandwiches. Okay, so we went to the counters at Iberia and we showed our boarding pass and passport and we left our bag. They took our cabin suitcase and we checked it in. It was free. Yeah, it's better so you don't have to handle baggage inside the plane, you know? People today were like standing up and touching our bags and other people touching each other, you know, bumping into other people, and it's always chaotic. Everybody got up at the same time to get their bags and you see all these people around you, and you know, I don't want to do that. And Iberia recommended that we check in our bags, so fine with me. Hello hoppers, it really is me. I'm taking a mask break because I'm having lunch. It really is nice to take it off for a little while, but you do get a little anxious that you should have it on. I'm gonna put it back on as soon as I get up and walk around. We're waiting for our Coruña flight, and I think we'll be boarding in about an hour. So I got a little bit angry on the bus because they were trying to fill it up. If they fill up a plane, they're gonna fill up a bus, and you can't really social distance that way, but it's hard. So yeah, sometimes I want to do everything perfectly, but then real life happens and you just can't. So after 7 months of not flying, I finally decided to buy a ticket, and this week Germany issued a travel advisory for Spain. Duty free is open here. To Rome. They have all different flavors. I love the architecture here at T4 in Adolfo Suarez Airport, Barajas, Madrid. Really cool. An empty terminal. This is T4 that is always packed. Empty. Very sad. Let's check for our next flight. 1940, A Coruña, Iberia 0522, gate K83. And ready to board. Well, it says go to the gate. Red!
Disembark 5 roads. Please remain seated until yours is called. 1 a la 8. Desembarquen del avión, por favor. Gracias.
1 a la 8.
Road 1 to 8. Please disembark.
1 to 8. Disembark. I don't even know my numbers. 8 to 18. 8 to 18. Us. That's really good. Okay. Thank you. Out we go. Okay, hoppers, I hope you enjoyed this video. So this is the first time I was in a plane after 7 months on Earth, on land. I hope you enjoyed it. As you can see, things are very different now. I would advise only travel if you have to. Okay, so just be very careful. And I hope this helped. Bye.